Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, October 22. Steffy reacts to Ivy and Electra Carter's secret invitation. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers for Tuesday, October 22, reveal that Hope Logan, Annika Noel, won't be able to get Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and all their sizzling moments off her mind. That's why Hope will seem awfully distracted when Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, finds her and derails all her reminiscing. Hope will inevitably get flustered and try to shut down her mom's questions, but Brooke may grow quite concerned. There's a good chance Brooke will worry that Hope is fantasizing about John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlan, again, but Hope will promise she's put him behind her. That could lead to Brooke wondering if Hope is daydreaming about Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, instead, but Hope may shut down that idea too. Hope thinks a reunion with Liam would end in catastrophe, so she may warn Brooke that she won't be starting another chapter with her ex. It's possible Hope will confide the new Carter developments, but she seems pretty adamant about keeping their budding romance under wraps. Hope may keep things cryptic with Brooke and leave her wondering who her daughter's been thinking about. Although Hope managed to resist hitting the sheets with Carter, it may not be long until they indeed take the next step. In the meantime, Carter will have a big announcement to make. Once Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, shows up out of the blue, Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McKinswood, will wonder what's up. Carter will admit that he invited Ivy and her niece, Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, to come make an exciting pitch. Electra and Ivy have been working on a new jewelry line together, so Carter will have high hopes for it. Steffy, on the other hand, will think Carter should have talked to her about this news before inviting Ivy and Electra to deliver their proposal. It'll lead to some arguing between Steffy and Carter as Ivy returns to B&B and Electra debuts. Carter will make some positive predictions about the success Ivy and Electra's line could bring to Forrester Creations, but Steffy will have a far more negative attitude. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Steffy and Carter's feud is only going to get worse from here, so stay tuned for updates on all the corporate chaos. Steffy Forrester's life at Forrester Creations had always been one filled with power moves, fierce competition, and the ever-present undertones of family drama. However, nothing prepared her for the whirlwind that would come crashing down this Tuesday, October 22. Steffy, ever the composed CEO, finds herself blindsided by a secretive, high-stakes situation involving two women she never expected to align. Her cousin Ivy Forrester and an unexpected new player in the game, Electra Carter. The calm before the storm. The episode opens with Steffy at her office at Forrester Creations, scanning through designs and finalizing preparations for the upcoming fashion show. She's in control as usual, juggling the complexities of managing a global fashion empire while balancing her personal life. Yet underneath her poised exterior, there's a nagging feeling, an intuition that something is brewing beneath the surface. She brushes it off, trusting that she has everything under control. Little does she know that Ivy Forrester, who has kept a relatively low profile since returning to Los Angeles, has been working behind the scenes on something explosive. Ivy had always been a wild card in Steffy's life, sometimes a trusted family member, and at other times, a rival with her own ambitions. But it's Electra Carter, a new face at Forrester, who raises the most eyebrows. She arrived with a mysterious background, a sharp intellect, and an agenda that no one has yet fully understood. Many at Forrester wondered where Electra's true loyalties lie, and now, it seems, Steffy is about to find out in the most unexpected way. Ivy and Electra's secret alliance. Meanwhile, in a secluded corner of the Forrester mansion, Ivy and Electra sit in hushed conversation. Ivy looks hesitant, her brows furrowed in concern, but Electra, always the picture of confidence, reassures her with a devilish smile. "I know you're worried about how this will affect Steffi," Electra says smoothly, her voice carrying a silky edge. "But this is our moment. If we move now, we'll be ahead of her. She doesn't have to know. Not yet." Ivy bites her lip, considering her options. She's torn between her loyalty to the Forrester family and her growing desire to step out of Steffi's shadow. The secret invitation Electra had orchestrated, the one that could potentially shake the entire foundation of Forrester Creations, was bold, dangerous, and undeniably alluring. "I don't know if we should be doing this behind Steffi's back," Ivy finally admits, her voice betraying her uncertainty. She's been through a lot lately. "If she finds out..." Electra cuts her off with a wave of her hand. "Steffi will understand eventually. And if she doesn't, well, she's not the only Forrester capable of leading this company. You have just as much right to make decisions as she does." The plan is clear now. The invitation is not just a social gesture, it's a power play. Ivy and Electra are planning to unveil a new, cutting-edge fashion line that could change the trajectory of the company, but they intend to do so without Steffi's knowledge or approval. It's a risky move, but both women know that in the fashion world, boldness is often rewarded. Steffi's discovery. Back at Forrester Creations, Steffi is wrapping up a meeting when her assistant enters the office, her expression anxious. "Steffi, there's something you need to see." Steffi's heart skips a beat. Her assistant hands her a sleek black envelope, embossed with gold lettering. Steffi's name is written elegantly across the front. She opens it, and her eyes widen as she reads the contents. A secret invitation to an exclusive event that Ivy and Electra have organized, one that has somehow flown completely under her radar. Her mind races. How could Ivy and Electra be planning something this significant without consulting her? What are they up to? Steffi's pulse quickens, a mix of betrayal and anger bubbling up inside her. She rises from her desk, her eyes narrowing as she processes the situation. This invitation feels like a declaration of war, an attempt to undermine her authority. The Forrester legacy had always been one of unity and family, but lately it seemed that ambition was driving people to make reckless decisions. Steffi grabs her phone and dials Ivy's number. The call goes straight to voicemail. Frustrated, she sends a quick text instead, demanding answers. But deep down, she knows that Ivy is not the type to be easily swayed, and Electra is even more of a wild card. Confrontation in the making. Later that day, Steffi storms into the Forrester mansion, determined to get to the bottom of this betrayal. She finds Ivy and Electra seated in the living room, their conversation halting the moment they see her. Steffi's eyes blaze as she holds up the invitation. Care to explain what this is? Ivy looks caught off guard, but Electra remains cool, her gaze unflinching. "Steffi, this is exactly what it looks like. We're planning an exclusive launch, something that will take Forrester to the next level." "And you didn't think to include me?" Steffi's voice is sharp, her anger barely contained. Electra steps forward, her expression calm. "We didn't want to overwhelm you with more responsibilities, Steffi. You're already juggling so much, and we thought this could be our chance to prove ourselves. Ivy and I have been working tirelessly on this. It's time for a new direction." Steffi's jaw tightens. "A new direction? Without consulting me? I'm the CEO, in case you've forgotten." Ivy finally speaks up, her voice soft but resolute. "We didn't mean to go behind your back, Steffi. We wanted to show you what we're capable of. This isn't about taking over. It's about contributing in a bigger way." But Steffi isn't convinced. To her, this feels like the beginning of a coup, a carefully orchestrated plan to push her out of the spotlight. And she isn't about to let that happen. This ends now, Steffi says, her voice cold. Whatever you two are planning, it stops here. If you want to contribute to Forrester, you'll do it under my leadership. Otherwise, you're both out. The tension rises. As Steffi leaves the mansion, her mind is spinning. She knows this isn't over. Ivy and Electra may have been caught off guard, but they won't back down easily. And now, with the stakes higher than ever, Steffi realizes that she has to keep her guard up. The world of Forrester Creations is about to get a lot more dangerous, and Steffi knows that only the bold will survive.